Hello everyone, Brenda here at Blaster Works, and we are in for another fun trash talk this week because I didn't hear from the winner last week, from Trish. Oh my goodness, she must have been really busy. Um, she must have been really busy last week. She did not email me or even comment on last week's trash talk, so I have a feeling she did not see it. So we'll take her number, put it in the trash, and at the end of the video, I'm going to draw. I still have all the numbers in here and the list. I'm going to draw another name, so stay tuned. Okay, but trash bit. So anyway, so last week was week 38. So this was the one I did last week for 37. Okay, so we are working on week 38. I just now finally I went online to look because I was going to leave a nasty email. And it showed that my box had shipped, but I still hadn't received an email that it shipped. So yesterday I finally got the email that says it shipped. But now I'm like, is that the late one, or is that the new one? I don't even know. So I don't know if it's the Egypt one or if it's the next one after Egypt that we don't know where it's coming from. So I have a feeling it is the Egypt one because I think the other one would be maybe next week they would send it. Closer to the beginning of the next month, or even after October, like the first week of October. So hopefully it's Egypt, and if it is, I'm going to finish September with private snacks or just local snacks, and then October's will be Egypt, and then November will be the next, like that. And so I'll have like an extra box at the end of the year, and it will probably be part of the next year's 2026, maybe. I'll just make an extra little. I'm one of those kind of OCD. I have to finish. So even if it goes into 2026, it'll have its own cover and be part of the snack trash talk. Anyway, so that being said, I still got to figure out what to put on the cover here for September, since I won't have that. So I'll have to figure that out. Any ideas are welcome. But last week I just ate my regular Cheetos. These are the ones that I really like, the ones from Barbara. And so I have that. So I'm thinking this will be my page. I've already cleaned it out. And the thing I like about this one too, it's not very messy on the inside. Like with Cheetos, and then even the other brand that I got at Amazon or somewhere, I can't remember, grocery outlet. That one was kind of cheesy or orangey and stuff. This one, not. I mean, I was able to just clean it with a regular dry paper towel, and this is it. And look, there's like no color on it. You know what I mean? There's no orange, or well, these are not that orange. They're more lighter, but still there was no color. And then I still went over it with a wet wipe to make sure it was clean, get all the kind of the greasiness or whatever off of there. So anyway, but yeah, that's another good thing about these, because then when you eat them, your fingers don't get all nasty either. All right, so I did go ahead and save it, even though I used this last year in Trash Talk, which, by the way, I went into my old 2024 Trash Talk journal, and what a rabbit hole going down. I mean, it's such a joy to look through that I think next year I'm going to go back into just regular trash, maybe not as trashy. I don't know. I say that now, but who knows? I'm just going to go back because I really enjoyed looking through my 2024 trash journal. It was so trashy and eclectic that, it was just fun to go through. Anyway, so then also I had chocolate along with cheesecake last week, which I forgot to take the label off of that, which I also had before. But I should have still taken the label off. But anyways, I had this chocolate that lasted me all week, just eating a little piece. And yeah, so I'll use this. This may be the journal card, even though it's a little messy. Got a little bit of chocolate and caramel on there, but whatever. And then we had a lot of soup. As you guys know, hubby had some teeth pulled, so we had a lot of soup last week. And so I did take, we even had clam chowder from Lazy Acres. I did forget to get that label off of that one. So that one's missing. But we had this, just Albertson's brand, which was really good. And we had this, I put a little bit of rice in it too, because, need him to try to gain some weight. And then we had this, was pretty good, butternut squash from Amazon Kitchen. And then we had the baked potato soup which I liked from Panera Bread. And this one's the plastic cover because I could not get the sticker off at all. These were kind of easy. I just heated it with my heat gun, and then they peeled off quite easily off the lid. And then I just stuck them on a trashy piece of paper. You can see old blue marks and stuff on there, but I'll probably end up cutting them out and putting them on a newer piece of paper. Okay, so that was that. And then this, my friends, I have just, this is not the label. I had to print this out. I took a picture of it and then printed it out because I could not get the label off of the jar. Instead of peanut butter, I tried this sunflower seed butter. I got this at Amazon Fresh. I've had it for a while. I just finished it. That's why it's going to go in here now. I just finished it, and now I'm trying another brand of sunflower seed butter. And this is what I'm using to put in my blended coffee drink with the banana and everything. Really good. I really like it. It adds a little bit of saltiness to my coffee smoothie. And as you guys know, as you can probably see, this is the lid. So I did save the lid. I'm not going to put it in my trash journal. I'll probably sand it up and let it rust a little bit and use it maybe in next year's trash journal. I might flatten it. I don't know yet. I don't know how I'm going to use it yet, but I just saved it. Just wanted to show you guys. So this is the lid from it. But I know you guys know why I even bought it in the first place. I was looking for an alternative to peanut butter just because I'm not a big fan of peanuts per se. But I saw that raccoon and I bought it just for the raccoon. I'm going to be honest. I saw the raccoon. I'm like, oh, a raccoon. I'm going to get this. So that's why I bought it, but I'm glad I did. It's very good. I like it. But yeah, that was the real reason why I bought it. And now I'm trying, like I said, another brand. The other brand I'm trying now, this one was where you had to kind of stir it because it's separated, the oil separated. So you stirred it, and then I just kept it in the fridge, and it kind of maintained its consistency throughout. But it was really thick when I got to the very bottom of the jar because I didn't stir it very well, I guess. This new one I'm trying is kind of like already stirred up. It doesn't seem to separate. So I'm keeping that just in the cabinet. I don't have to put it in the refrigerator. It seems to be okay, stable, just as is. Just in case you guys are interested in that. All right, so let's go ahead and put this together. No flea market today, which is good because, like I said, I went down that rabbit hole with my old trash journal. Excuse me. And then I was deciding, you know what, I kind of like this trash journal, and I'm not going to worry about the thickness. You know how you guys, I was like, oh my God, it's a monster. Actually, you know what? Let me take this down. I'm going to try to do this without getting you guys too dizzy. Without showing you all my mess. Okay, hold on. This is trash. Okay. But all right, so here is my last year's trash journal, and you can see how wide it is. I mean, just this is one journal. But then I thought, okay, so this year I'm doing the little snack journals, right? The ones like that. But actually, they are turning out. Sorry, it's kind of dark because it's early morning and there's not enough light coming in the house yet. But these are them. These are January through last month with an extra one from Vera for sending me her Austria snacks. And then, but look at it's the same width pretty much. And then I still have 4 months to go, so it's going to be up to here. So I think what I'll do is I'll combine this theory with that trash. And I'll have like a lot of little ones, maybe a quarter, maybe 3 months, do 3 months at a time in one journal, like a quarter. So I'll have 4 semi big journals for the year. I think maybe I'll do that instead of one massive journal. And then these are monthly, or maybe I'll do even monthly. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do like what Vera's doing with her Essence of Time, and she's doing like signatures. Maybe I'll do signatures for each month, and then that's a quarter. So I'll probably do that. I'll probably just do the signature, and then bind it at the end of the quarter, and make 4 journals for next year. All right, but it's still in the thinking mode. Anywho, you guys can leave me ideas too on what you think, or if you're doing something, how you're doing it for a trash journal. The massive one, 2024, love it though. I really do love it. It was fun this morning going back through that, and I didn't even look through the whole thing. I was just looking, quickly through it. Also, I got this tape off of Amazon. I'm going to try this today, maybe. Actually, I might not need to. Oh yeah, I might need to with this. And then I also got this glue stick that Pam, subscriber Pam, she recommended this one. Also for this, and I used it last week in here to glue down. It seems to be worked pretty cool. It's huge. So maybe I'll use part of that too, and I'll let you guys know how these are working out. But anyway, let's get on with putting our trash together. So this is going to be week 38. Last week, let's put this out of the way. So obviously I'll probably use this as a page, even though I could just use this as a page too. But maybe I'll just glue this. But does that bother me? Can you guys see it? There's like glue. Because I use these scraps under the pages when I'm doing my glue book. But I don't know. Kind of seems redundant to cut it out and then put it on the same paper. So I think I'll just keep it and save this for maybe next week. Okay. So yeah, it's trash, right? Why do I gotta be neat? All right, so I'm gonna use this as a page, obviously. And then when it doesn't fold, I like to heat it a little and then kind of grease it. Hold on, let's see. See it kind of crinkling up. Don't want to do it too much because it does stick to itself. And I'm just gonna let it go naturally where the fold is and not worry if it's straight because I can just trim it straight. All right, that's good. All right, so now we have our crease, as you see. Like so, and then I'm gonna have to trim it down. So I kind of want barbers in there. So let's just trim it under here. I don't mind if it's a little short. Oh, my stomach. Hungry. I don't mind if it's a little. I'll trim it there. Okay, where's my scissors? I'll just trim it here. That. This has a little bit there. That's okay. And let's just trim up here. All right. Close enough. All right, so this is our page. And then we will just put this on the inside. Fits. Yeah, that works. Put that on the inside. Well then, this is pretty easy. All right, so let's try the stick glue and see how it sticks to this. And then we'll use this glue on the other side. And then this will just be my journal card. Or should I? Oops. Oh, I'm going to have to use that though too. This one I'm going to have to staple, I think. This is a pretty, I don't think any glue will hold this down. Or maybe this one might. I don't know. This seems kind of like it's not very heavy duty. I might have to use my regular one for this. And then if it comes up, I'll just staple it also. But let's see. What if I, I might have to use this. I just don't like that silver, but you know what? Too bad, Brenda. That's part of the trash. All right, so if I put that there, I still have this. And I want to put that on the back. Not really. I like him. I think he's going to go here. And then maybe I'll cut the circles out and put them like that, and then have this as a tuck. Doot, doot. And then the journal card can go in there. And do I have a lot to journal? I think I do have, because we had like 3 appointments in a row: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I worked Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I worked Monday, actually. I'm sorry if you guys can hear my stomach growling. I am hungry. I worked Monday in the morning, and then I didn't get to work my full shift. So Tuesday, I was off Tuesday, but I went in the morning Tuesday early to finish up what I didn't finish Monday, and then I went to the doctor's after. We had our doctor appointment after. So yeah, it's been a pretty busy week for me, but everything's getting taken care of, so that's all that matters. Maybe this could be like a side tuck. I kind of want to, I think I do want to put all these 3 here, put him there, just as decoration. Okay, so let me cut out these guys. My scissors. So yeah. Oh, and then I forgot to mention last week. I should have left a little bit of a border, but it doesn't matter. Damn, I wish I would have left a border. Last week I forgot to tell you guys, remember I was telling you about that tree in my backyard that's growing over the fence and it's causing shade. I used to have a garden back along the back side of the fence, and oh my god, you guys can hear that. I wonder if you guys can hear that. I'm gonna have to edit that out of the video. Plus I drank coffee, so it really gurgles when I'm on an empty stomach and I have coffee. But anyway, so that tree grows over into my yard, and I can't garden. I had artichokes back there that would come up every year. They did not come up this year. They did, but they didn't produce anything because it's so shady. So unbeknownst to me, the back neighbor was cutting it down. He cut down that whole damn tree, the whole tree, not just the branches. He came over, knocked on the door, very nice young man, and he let me know, hey, I'm going to be cutting down that tree. Can I have access to your backyard so I can clean up any mess that comes over on your side? And I was like, oh yeah, of course. So he said he would just jump over the fence. Like he didn't have to come all the way around the neighborhood to get to it. And so I told him there's a ladder back there he can use to go back over to his side. So he had it set up and he would go back and forth and he cleaned up everything. And now I have a garden again. I have the back lot that I can use to garden. So I plan on doing sweet potatoes again back there because that's where I did that originally. And I'm going to do it like that. What do you guys think? And then this can just be, I think I will just staple it maybe. I feel like I need to make this kind of heavy back here. But anyway, so yeah, so now I have that. So that's fantastic. I'm so happy about that. And then, you know what I'll do? Actually, I'll just staple this down as decoration knot, and then I'm just going to put the journaling card. Although I do like to journal the beginning so that when you know, okay, this is because this is going to be have another signature in between or another page. It doesn't matter. I'm explaining too much to you guys. You guys are going to roll your eyes at me. But I think I'll just put this back here. And just kind of like a flip, and then I can journal. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll just, I always put the dates anyway, so it'll just be a little out of order because this will now be towards the back of the journal, but that's okay. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. But see, I don't want to put Raccoon back there, but I might have to. Maybe put you there. Nah, I like you there. All right. Actually, should I do that? Put him on there. Think about that. Right now, let's just get the soup thingies on. All right, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, my gardening. So yeah, I had sweet potatoes back there. I'm going to do that again, and I think I'm going to wait. I think I had that down there. I'm going to do asparagus in the springtime. I plan on doing some asparagus, and what else was I? Oh, my garlic. My brother already said he already ordered me some garlic to plant again, and this time hopefully remind me to water it so that they get big, so they're not so small. All right, so since I don't have to use this as a pocket or a tuck, I think I will, I don't know, put it like that. I think I'll put it like that because it's like a bigger one. And then just put this like this. Yeah, okay. So let's put this down. Let's use this for that. See how that works. I'm not going to pull. Oh yeah, and plus it has paper on the back, so that'll help. I'm not going to try to pull it up right away. We're just going to leave it on there, and then like maybe next week I'll check on it. But anyway. Oh, and then I'm gonna actually, since we're talking about gardening, like my tomatoes and cucumbers are done. No more cucumbers for me, which is sad because they were actually really good. Trying to see, but tomatoes are out the butt. I've got so many tomatoes, I don't know what to do with them. Actually, I'm going to make some tomato soup this week, I think. But yeah, so I've been giving them to my neighbors. actually, I gave it to the neighbors on this side, like I said, and I forgot to show you guys that the neighbors on this side, they have a banana tree. And yeah, see, it's not really sticking down to that. I'm not sure if that's going to work. I don't know if this is going to work. I might have to go to the double-sided tape. Yeah, I think because of this is too slick. All right, let's try, see, so this one I already know I'm going to have to use, I'm going to have to use a stapler on that one. I like the way I had it originally, but now I can't remember how I had it. I think I had that more that way, didn't I? And this was more down this way. Because this just looks too, I don't like it lined up with each other, and I don't want to cover Panera. Oh, maybe I'll do it like that. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, we'll do it like that. All right, so this one, yeah, see, this doesn't seem to stay. Yeah, that didn't seem to stay. Let's try this one. Is that ready to go? Which side is which? All right. All right. Let's see. I like the ease of this. Oh my God, rumble, rumble in my tummy. All right, let's put, I don't see a lot of it coming up, but let's see. Let's just put that, let's kind of make it a little tipsy-turvy there. All right, it's just gonna have to trust that that's on there. I mean, I saw it coming on there, but it's really weird. You know what I think it is? It's not like a strip of tape. I think it's a bunch of little pieces, like little diamonds that just kind of lift up off of this, because some of it is still on there. I can still see some on there that didn't come off all the way. You know, you guys get what I'm saying? All right, I was going to do this one next, so let's put this like that. So it doesn't, it's just those little pieces. That's kind of cool though. Let's just see how strong this is. All right, didn't get all the way to the edge, but that's okay. Let's put you like that. It's interesting. Interesting. All right. Let's see. Seems to stick. All right. And then you, my friend, are going to have to be stapled on there. Stapled and heavy duty. Let's put you on there. Okay. What was I talking about? I don't even know. So all over the place this week. I was talking about gardening. Oh yeah. So I'm going to put a picture. Okay. So my neighbors here, I came out one morning and I'm going to show you how we swap. They left some bananas on the fence. So there's a picture right here of what I came out to in the morning. And then what I did was I took that bag, which actually the bag itself said thank you on it, which I thought was kind of funny. The shopping bag said thank you on it. So I took the bananas out and I filled it with tomatoes and I flipped it over and put it back on the fence on their side so that when they come out of their kitchen, they would see that. So yeah, that's how that neighbor and that's how we swap stuff. I left them lemons like that too when my lemons were in season. Did I already tell you guys this? I don't even know. I feel like I told you guys this story already, but maybe I didn't add the pictures. But the neighbor on the other side, I just leave it on their front porch because they have a wall. We're separated by a wall. We don't have a fence like the other side. Anywho, yeah. So that's that. And those bananas were green, but now they are all turning yellow. I had to put them in the fridge so that they wouldn't overripe, because those bananas are a little different than regular your normal store-bought bananas. They're a little starchier to me, but I use 2 of them in my coffee smoothie instead of one regular store-bought banana. I use 2, and I can't really feel a difference as far as consistency in the smoothie or anything like that. Still tastes good. Anyway, So anyway, hope everybody else is having a pretty good week. I've been watching Vera's Essence of Time and Sonia's, and their journals are coming along pretty cool. Kind of makes me miss my 10 minutes a day. I guess the glue book could be 10 minutes a day, but honestly, I don't do it every day. I just do it when I feel like it. You know what I mean? No pressure. All right, so there's that. I think I'll just put Mr. Raccoon on here. Does he get lost in there? Should I put like a border around him, just a little one like that? What do you guys think? Maybe, huh? Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we'll use this and just put it down on. I do like the coverage of this. It's so large that you don't have to, and it does feel pretty sticky. I just think for this kind of surface that you need to use the double-sided tape. All right, so let's just cut that out. All right, and we will put this in here with this. Oh, wrong way. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's just leaving those little diamonds on there. I thought it was going to be like this, like a strip of tape, but it's not, which is kind of cool. I guess you can't because the tape needs to roll up into itself here. All right, but this works. Pretty neat. All right, so let's put you here. There we go. There we go. Oh, shoot, you know what I forgot to see? The width. It's going to be probably too long. Yep, okay, I'm going to have to trim, which means I'll probably end up trimming not that side, but this is going to get a little bit trimmed off. It's just okay. That's all right. All right, let's just trim it. Oh, but Puffs is going to get trimmed off. All right, so I'm going to lose more on that, so I'm going to have to redo this, you guys. I'm glad I caught it now. Okay, so what I'm going to do in case anyone else is doing something similar, so you can check. Don't forget to check your width. All right, so I'm going to move the center here, like so. All right, so that's going to be the center now. Everything's going to be off in here. Ooh, that's going to be close, but that's okay. It'll work. All right, where's my heat gun? See how that melted? Now it's going to be stuck together here. That's what happens if you melt it too much. There we go. All right. So that's that. That's that. And then I know I'm going to have to cut here, which means I will cut that. I wonder if I can just pull it up and re-tape it. So then now this is the new center. Let's see. Can I pull it? Oh, yeah, I can. All right. Let's push you over this way. Guess that's one good thing about this inside chip bag. So then I wonder if I can just move these over. This one, that one has the heavy duty one, so I don't think that's going to be able to move as easily. But let's see. And it's still sticky on my fingers. I can feel that it's still sticky. This one, yeah, the heavy duty one, not going anywhere. So let's see. All right, so we know that this good tape. That's not going anywhere. I'm just going to try to peel it off anyway. And as long as I don't break nothing. Oh, goodness. Oh, everything still feels sticky, though. I think I can just put it back down. I'll try to just move it this way so I don't have to worry about this stuff down, the glue down here. All right. Might be a little close to that inside edge, but yeah, that'll work. All right. Whew. You guys, that worked. Cool. All right, so then now I'll just trim here. And this video is going to be super long. I apologize, you guys. I apologize. All right, there. That is done. Now, this we're just going to put on the back. like so. So we just need to put some glue on here. We are going to use the heavy duty because we all see how that works. All right. Put it there. And one more. Because I really need this to stay down. This is going to be my journaling card. And there. Okay. So that. Anyways, I was talking about essence of time. I'm all over the place. All right. So yeah. So I was watching Sonia and Vera, and they're putting their journal together, which is turning out really cool. And then also, Vera is doing another challenge. It has a long name, long hashtag. You'll have to go to her channel to see it, but it's a paper bag journal challenge, and it's really cool. I kind of wish I would have joined that because I like how her paper bag journal is turning out. So maybe if they do it again next year, maybe I'll do it next year. All right, so there is our week 38, and let's get a little sticker. I'm trying to talk over my stomach growling here so you guys don't have to listen to that. All right, well, here, this one stuck on here kind of weird. Let's use that one. We are eating watermelon too this week. We've had quite a bit of watermelon. So refreshing. All right, so this is week 38. Where is my marker? Wait, 38? Yeah, right? Yes. Okay, there's that. We will tuck that in here. And I will journal in it later. And I still got to come up with a cover. Ay, ay, ay. All right, there we go. Okay, might need to trim it a little bit more. I'll worry about that later. All right, so let's put that over there. Okay, so that's trash talk this week, guys. Sorry I'm all over the place. But yeah, that's how I roll. All right, so now let's get to drawing another name. Because, like I said, unfortunately, Trish, if you're seeing this today, I am sorry. I am sorry that you missed, that you were the winner last week, and now this week we get to draw another winner. Here's my list. And let's see. Da-da-da-da. Thank you guys for, most of you probably fast forwarded just to get to this part. That's okay. I don't blame you. Let's see, I'm going to just trying to grab it without opening the number because I don't want to see it right away. Oh, that was 2 stuck in there. All right. Let's close that up. And let's see who is this week's winner. Or is it just you guys don't want the prize? Is that what it is? Oh, 27. 27 is, who's 27? Oh, my goodness. Anna, I know she watches. 27. Anna, you are the winner. You're the winner of my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So you know what to do. You have to, I think I have your address actually, but that's not part of the rules. Part of the rules is you have to email me your address. Yeah, so you have to email me your address if you want the prize. If you don't want it and you want me to draw another name, just let me know. You can let me know in the comments. But if you want the prize, email me your address to my email, which is in the description. I just typed it into my description. Don't look at anything on YouTube. It's not a YouTube. It's not my B.laster works or anything like that. It's Jerwyan, okay? So yeah, so email me your address, and if I don't get it, then next week I will draw another name. Or if you tell me to draw another name, I will draw another name. So you guys will find out next week if Anna gets her prize or if I get to draw another name, okay? All right, I'm going to end Trash Talk here. I think I went over everything from last week. Yeah, like I said, it was just work and doctor's appointments for me and soup. And this week coming ahead, I just have one dentist appointment, and it's my own. So this is going to be a calmer week, going into a calmer week, which I am looking forward to. And then I'm just going to do some yard work. I want to do it today, but it's Sunday, so I don't want to be noisy on a Sunday. I want people, my neighbors, to enjoy their Sundays. So maybe Wednesday I will do some yard work. All right. Anywho, y'all have a fantastic week. Thank you as always for joining me. I really, really appreciate every single one of you. Even if I don't hear from you, that's okay. I understand. I appreciate every single one of you. Love y'all. Tschüss.